Hey guys, it's teacher Leslie. I hope you guys are doing well with your families at home and staying safe. Today we're going to be talking about the seventh fruit of the Spirit, which is faithfulness. Faithfulness is a common word that us Christians use a lot at church, for example, or maybe if your family members might have said it around you. And so today we're going to be talking about a man named Noah. But before we get into Noah, let's talk about before Noah. Before Noah, there was Adam and Eve, and Adam and Eve were the two first humans on earth. But afterwards, when they committed a sin, a lot of people were born, and those people forgot about God. They forgot about God. They stopped loving God, and they just focused on themselves instead of focusing in God too. So they just completely forgot about God, and they just stopped loving God. But there was a man, which was Noah. Noah loved God. He still trusted in Him. He still loved Him, and so did God. And Noah's family also did love God. So God had a plan. His plan was to flood the whole earth, he wanted to flood the earth. He wanted to flood away all the bad stuff because he felt unhappy with all that's going on. And so he told Noah to make an ark, to build an ark. And the ark is a big boat that Noah had to build. And so when building the ark, God told Noah to get two different type of animals all around the world. So for example, there was 2 elephants, 2 giraffes, 2 zebras, 2 lions, 2 cats, 2 dogs, any type of animal. And so Noah began to do what God said because he trusted in God. He had faith in God because he knew what God was doing. He didn't question. He didn't say, but why, God, do I have to do this? He didn't question. He just did what God said. And so then after Noah was done building the ark and he had all the animals in, he had to get on the boat and just stay there. And they had to wait just like a few seconds maybe. And that's when God just started flooding the earth with water. The whole earth was filled with water. And it was only Noah and his family on the boat. And on the boat, Noah had to stay in the boat for 40 days and 40 nights. And in those 40 days and nights, Noah started to feel unsafe because the boat was moving around. There was a lot of like thunderstorms, and there was like a lot of waves. And Noah had just was kind of scared too because just imagine being in the ark filled with animals, and there's a lot of thunderstorm going on, a lot of waves, and the boat was just moving around. It was shaking. It was going into rocks, bumping into rocks. And so Noah and his family just got on their knees and they started praying to God, saying, please, Father, let all of this bad stuff go away. Let all the waves calm down. So Noah sent out a pigeon, and the pigeon was to be sent out to see if there was any dry land. So the pigeon went out to see if there was any land to land on. And so the pigeon came back because there was nothing for the pigeon to lay on. So it's been a week, and Noah sent out a dove, and the dove was supposed to bring if there was any like twigs or leaves or anything like that. And so the dove, luckily, it brought a olive leaf, which meant good news that there was land, there was dry land. So Noah thanked God that there was land, and he knew that everything was going to turn out good. It turned out safe, and his family will be safe. And he knew this because he had faith in God. He had faith in God because he knew that everything was going to turn out good because God trusts in us, what we do and what we say, and God knows everything what goes on in our lives. And so that's really Noah's story. But there's a bunch of stories. There's a lot of biblical characters who have faith in God. God has also faith in us because he knows that we love him and that we will always cherish things in between us, our relationship towards God. So I have a craft for you guys to do, and I'm going to show you the craft that I decided to make. So I think that this says, God is faithful, he keeps his promises. And this is because after Noah landed in dry land, God put a rainbow in the sky, saying that that he will never do something like that again. And so the rainbow represented his promise that nothing like that will ever happen to us because he loves us. And so that's a promise that he made, and he did keep his promise. So this is the craft that I decided to make, and it's a cloud that says God is faithful and he keeps his promises. And it's a rainbow just falling out of the cloud. Okay, guys, so this is the craft that I was showing you guys, and the craft says God is faithful with the clouds and the strips of rainbow. And to doing this, you need a blank sheet of paper, scissors, and pencil. But the scissors, tell a grown-up, your mommy, your daddy, or your big sister, your big brother, to help you cutting the drawing. And also you need crayons. And so when doing the craft, you have to make a big cloud, and inside the cloud it says, God is faithful. And in the bottom he keeps his promises. And in the bottom of the cloud, it has to be 6 long rectangles, 6 of them, because you're going to want to color in red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And that's how, if you want it, it could turn out like that. Or you can do any type of color you want.